guys? It's your girl P Tanya, and I'm here with.
Hey, this thing of it's your kid. Who's girl like if you check on Instagram before I introduce myself, if you check on Instagram, right? Like especially Instagram handles, you'll meet it's your girl Tanya, it's your girl who, it's your
Yo,
girl Nosy.
ngani
Who's
bayidayisa
girl
le
are
it's
you?
your girl,
Like
bruh.
yo,
Like
who's girl are you? Like even with us guys,
it
hey,
sounds
it's your
gay for
boy.
guys, bro.
Like what the but anyway, I'll say it. Hey, what's up guys? This is your boy Michael. Yeah, we're in it to win it. Pagat. But the location.
Sila.
Sila. Kabanga, but Sila. Pagat inside, guys. So yeah, we're all about love you. We're all about good works. We're all about empowering and cheering up each other. We're all about crying together as well. Should we say? Would you cry though?
Khalelani nje. Sine connect session,
Sing a
guys.
connect session. Yeah, come when you
Sine connect
connect.
session.
Come when you connect.
So, guys, we are introducing our new podcast called the Connect Session.
Yeah.
We are happy to introduce this thing because this is a platform of love, like
Hey,
what he said.
it's been a
We
hectic
empower
journey.
each other, we teach
It's been a
each
hectic
other.
journey.
It's basically a youth
Yeah.
podcast. So, if you want to watch the full episode, you can find it on YouTube. That's where
The
we'll be.
comment section.
That's where you see all the episodes of the Connect Session. So, yeah. Anyways, news introduce. Let me introduce myself, guys. So I'm Panashe Tanya. My Instagram is Pitanya. I'm a content creator, influencer, YouTuber. Ashawo. Nyazana. I'm a content creator, a YouTuber, a fitness trainer, and an upcoming
Yeah.
professional
DJ.
DJ. You guys.
DJ Pitana on the deck.
And I'm a student and I'm studying a bachelor in social work.
My social working, my DJ, my nyama.
Yes, sir.
My nyama. Okay,
Introduce
this is
yourself.
your boy, Michael Moyo. Tombi. Gama Moyo. Yeah, yena uvubabalana ubakathi bejabamene ugeza ngochago usayi yithi
Tema,
la
tema, tema, po, po,
yeah
po,
yithi
po.
laba indodana kathandi le langizwa indodana kamamoya. Yeah, I'm proud. I love you, mom. I love you. That's my queen right there. That's my queen right there. So what's up? It's been a hectic journey. It's been a hectic week, months, years.
So
We've been
hectic,
planning this for too long and God finally came through, man. Hey, not
you
forgetting the
know.
big guy out there. Not
Shout
forgetting.
out to the Almighty.
Yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
So what's on your mind, firm?
Yeah. So it's like I've been checking bloggers like on the internet, right? So it's crazy how now university schools are no longer recognized in Zimbabwe.
That's
Like certificate, like
crazy.
you go out, maybe be it you're going to. I'm just making example. Don't misquote me. You're going to Poland, India, Ukraine, and then Zimbabwe maybe starts saying schools from India such as KKKKK are no longer recognized. Their certificates are no longer recognized. Imagine you go out of the country for 6 years to learn engineering or be it pharmacy, be it nursing, whatever it is. And then you try to come back home as a professional skilled worker.
Mm-hmm.
But they tell you, hey, Baba, we can't see this working here. We can't see this. That's crazy, man. I think that's unfair.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I actually saw that flyer, right? They
Yeah.
were saying that apparently they were saying Zimbabwe is like one of the countries that were blacklisted by the government.
Yeah.
And these schools like include Peru University, Shada, and other schools in Cyprus.
Okay,
I'm not
David.
really sure.
Let me read it for you. It's from Zimpapers, by the way. Zimpapers. The other Zimbabwe is the one who published this. So public notice, update on the accreditation status of hey, English forgive me there. Hey, vocabulary. Hey, forgive me there. Hey, hey.
Bunini city yo.
Yeah.
Ubala.
Okay, it's from Zimbabwe's public notice. Update on the accreditation status of foreign higher education institutions. The notice serves to inform the public to the following institutions are no longer accredited with the Zimbabwe Council of Higher Education. is it Zinche? I think it's Zinche.
Zinche, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I think
it's
it's
Zinche.
Zinche.
And then yeah, so they're saying schools like what? Uh this one is in Northern Cyprus. This one is Guinea American University. Their certificates are not recognized by Zimbabwe. Shada University of India is in India, this one. And Paru University is also in India.
Imagine, guys, all those schools.
Near East University, this is Northern Cyprus. And then University of Crimea, Northern Cyprus. The European University of, I don't know how to pronounce this, of Lefke, whatever it is. It's also Northern Cyprus. The next one is also Northern Cyprus, called University of Nicosia or Nicosia.
All these are in Cyprus.
All these are in Cyprus.
Meaning Cyprus is like more
Only two schools.
affected.
Only two schools are from India.
Meaning
And
like people from Cyprus are the ones that are actually like really affected because the universities are multiple than us.
yeah.
Like those who are in India actually. Because it's like two schools, Shada
And
and
India is
Paru.
big, my guy.
It's
India is big
big,
for
but
that.
they are so lucky.
Yeah.
Like, and it seems like it's only the private
So rumors,
universities.
about this notice, rumors. I didn't say it's true, but rumors say some of the schools have gathered African students that are in their school, telling them that no, we didn't pay such an amount to your
So
government.
apparently they are owing.
Imagine,
That's hectic.
imagine.
So now what's gonna happen to
And at
those
the
who
same
want
time,
to
mind
go
you, at
back
the same time,
home?
besides those who want to go back home because of this type of situation, but mind you, it's one of those things that okay, I didn't know personally. I didn't know that our government takes.
Mm-hmm.
Should we say tax? Because these schools are collecting Zimbabwean students. We don't know, but I didn't know that government gets a certain amount from international universities like these ones that I mentioned. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I think they've like a, a kind of like a program where they bring students like those institutes that bring students under Paru. They also have like
Okay,
offices in Harare.
okay,
So they bring students this
mm,
side, of which I think they also get a percentage of like bringing the students. Since Paru can just do the advertisement, but the Zimbabwean institutes are the ones that can like really encourage the
okay.
students to come. So I think there's like a 50-50 like
Type of thing.
involvement type
Yeah,
of thing. Yeah, yeah,
money.
yeah. Guys,
Yeah,
it's like so hectic.
Chelete.
But anyways, who wants to go
Chelete.
to Zimbabwe and work there? I mean, you're already abroad.
Okay, you know what? Not all of us are like, I don't want to go to my country since I'm already abroad, you know. And then as a Zimbabwean, I would love to go back home
Hmm.
because I'm not professionally skilled and I know my country is lacking people in that type of field, in the medicine field. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I would want, they say charity begins at home. I'm not saying I'm going. But charity begins at home, guys. Charity begins at home. You get it? So it's one of those things that okay, people now, how would you say Zimbabwe would be better if we're not going to begin charity at home? You get what I'm saying? I
Like
don't know
if
if it makes
everyone
sense.
is going abroad and not
Yeah.
investing
Who
back
would
home,
develop Zimbabwe if
who
us, the
develops
youth, are not
Zimbabwe?
there?
That actually makes sense, bruh, because like most people, like I think like 70% of international students, they don't go back home.
You see?
That's
Let's
the
not only
thing.
talk about Zimbabwe now. Let's talk about Africa as a world scale.
Hmm.
Because we are one. You get what I'm saying? Imagine what other countries are saying about these schools. Are they recognizing them? Are they getting the same amount? Or is this money that's being paid by universities a kind of like corruption type of thing, corruption involvement type of thing? I don't know.
Hmm.
But what are these other countries like Kenya, Malawi, Tanzania, South Africa, Lesotho, Swaziland? What are they saying about this? Is it what they see as well as a country or what?
That is so crazy. Like this thing is really like messed up because now we are so affected by this thing. We can't even like get our own jobs that belong to us in our countries. Like it doesn't make sense.
It's one of those things that okay, if you can't get a job from your own country, what about in other countries
How
that
do you
are not?
even trust them to give you a job? Like your own country won't give you a job.
Imagine,
That
imagine.
is so crazy.
Yeah, so yeah, this is the. Hey, I'm sorry to university students, man. I'm part of the university students myself. So yeah, it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But anyway, God be with us all, you know. Squad it is. That's
We just
life.
hope for the best,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
actually.
yeah. Yeah.
There's something on my mind too,
What's
bruh.
up?
Like,
Talk to
guys,
me. What's up?
like people think
Mm.
people who do content are mad people.
Yeah.
Content is paying like crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
facts, facts, facts.
content is paying crazy because, like, we have platforms like Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
obviously TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. But the
Facts.
disadvantages now are facing like those who are putting their content on like TikTok. Apparently, they're saying that TikTok now does it actually doesn't pay. Like you can get a lot of numbers and be like recognized, but you will be broke.
That's crazy.
So like most TikTokers are like
That's
going to
crazy.
YouTube and making content with YouTube and making money from
So
it.
wait, so you mean
But they have more numbers on TikTok than
so
YouTube.
TikTok doesn't pay at all? Is that
TikTok
what you're
doesn't
saying?
pay,
Do you
guys.
mind if I research? Hey,
Yeah,
that's
please research
crazy.
because I heard something like that.
That's
So I just want to
crazy.
be sure. But
But Instagram pays, right?
we've got platforms like Instagram. Instagram, the advantage is if you have like for you with
Oh no,
content.
wait. The
Hmm.
story is how I was like, how much does TikTok pay per view? Top creators have revealed that TikTok pays between uh 0.02 US dollars and 0.04 US dollars per 1,000 views.
So then this assumption, is it happening now
But no, but
or
the money, look at the money.
hmm
Per 100, per 1,000 views, you get 0.02 to 0.04.
hmm
Is it cents? Yeah, it's in cents, right? 0. Yeah, it's in cents.
hmm So do you think that's a lot of money or
How much cents do you need to make $1? You need 100. Here you'll be having what?
so
Two.
meaning it
Two
does
cents.
not pay for real, right?
It pays, but the money
The
now.
money is not really much.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're doing
The
YouTube,
money
like
now.
the money is really like a
Yeah.
lot. And
The money now.
Instagram, they've introduced this thing of ads.
Yeah.
Like if you've got an account and you are like posting reels and you also like do ads, ads can like be good for streaming because the more people stream, even those who don't want to watch your video,
Yeah.
they can just run up to you on an ad and they've already opened it and
Ever.
it's a view.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah. So it's
So
now
it's
working
an
like YouTube. Because that's
ads
what
are like
YouTube does. So ads are
exactly.
money. People shouldn't skip ads. Hey, don't skip that ad, eh? Don't skip that
Even
ad.
if you skip it, the person has already opened the
Oh.
video. You understand? And that's
Oh.
the other advantage of like YouTube.
Okay.
If you go on a video, whether you don't like the video
Video.
or what, you've already given me views. So
Okay.
I feel like YouTube is like one of the most fastest ways of making money on
Okay.
content.
Hey,
Like
there's FX.
there's like
Or
so much.
making content. Okay.
Yeah, like
Making. Okay.
I feel like YouTube
I
is the
almost
best.
said forex trading. Then I'm like, oh, making content.
Talking about forex trading, how does this thing even work, guys? Because I'm seeing a lot
Hey.
of scammers.
Hey, I really wanted to do forex trading. But the thing is, hey, I was just like, I know to make money if you risk. You
Hmm.
make money to make money. You get what I'm saying? So it's one of the things I was like, hey,
It's a win and win
yeah,
item.
win and lose situation type of thing. You get it? So I was like, hey, imagine if I just lose everything. Maybe I trade something like $100. I know $100 in some countries is nothing, but from where I'm from,
Hmm.
it's something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So imagine like trade $100 or $200, then you lose all that.
That's crazy,
That's really
bruh.
crazy. That's really
Anyways,
crazy.
what's on your mind, Shu?
A lot. Like okay. Hey, the thing is, the other thing me I'm having exemption. So it's so on that type of thing that hey, ideas are fused in one thing.
So I want to ask you a question.
Okay, sure.
As an international student,
Mm,
what are the disadvantages of studying abroad and not studying home?
okay. I think getting a student visa is easy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you think. Getting a student visa is easy than getting a working visa.
Yeah, yeah,
Should I
yeah.
say?
That's true,
Is it a
actually.
working permit or working visa?
Yeah.
That I think it's not as easy as getting a student visa.
So what's the
So
advantage?
the advantage is once you're out as a student, be out as a worker too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying let's not develop our country. Mind you, I'm not saying that. No, no. Let's develop it. Let's invest in it. But it's one of those things that, okay, there are some situations where you see you can't go back home. You can't. Totally, you can't.
But you know what? I feel like being an international student is like so difficult. You know why?
Mm,
People portray it as it's like it is an amazing thing that you're out of a country that you're struggling
mm,
in like financially. Because obviously compared to other countries in Africa,
mm.
for instance, I come from Zimbabwe, of which Zimbabwe is like a very bad country when it comes to economy. But
You flexing.
the education
See
system
that?
is good. Like we are the
Yeah.
most learned people actually, like Zimbabweans.
Shout out to Zim. Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to all
Zimbo.
the Zim people,
Hey,
Zimbabweans.
we're not being tribalistic or whatever, eh? Shout out to every country in Africa. Shout out to Tanzania, Malawi, Congo. Shout out to Lesotho. Yeah, shout out to every country in Africa. Eh?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
Nigeria.
when we come this side, I feel like the only like problems we have is like that separation anxiety from our family
Yeah.
emotionally.
It's
Like we
draining.
face a lot of things that no one
Hey,
else can solve
shut.
for us.
Don't even mention.
Like we cannot even help each other.
Yeah.
And that's why most students end up like being doing
Suicidal.
drugs, doing suicidal stuff,
Mm.
and we're exposed to those things
Anxiety.
this side.
Depression.
You don't do this thing willingly. Some people come to these countries and they don't know what a cigarette is, what weed is, or whatever anything is, and we just come here and start doing things that we
Not
were
ask
not even
something.
doing.
Would you say you're depressed?
I think it's depression that would force
I'm
you.
saying, would you say you're depressed? You yourself, would you?
I
You're
am
suffering from
literally,
depression. Is that what you're saying?
I am depressed.
How do you handle it?
To be honest, I pray, and the fact that I have to talk to my family over the phone is the
Yeah.
best thing. But you know, when it comes to things like finances
Mm.
now, some parents, not that I don't know if they've abandoned or some parents don't have the money. Like many students are dropping out. Let's
Uh,
talk about that thing.
yeah.
Many students are dropping out, especially students from Zimbabwe.
Yeah. Facts.
I am actually very worried, and Zimbabwe is becoming a problem in like so many countries.
Facts.
And most of the times, it's not by choice. People are struggling in them, guys. Like parents are struggling there,
But I feel like
jobs are
I don't
hard.
know. Okay, I think like Zimbabwe was the breadbasket of Africa,
Hmm.
and then now I feel like it's now the least, the bottom one out of all the poor countries in Africa. Like it's the bottom. I don't know,
Are
but
you
I feel
serious?
like
Can you
no.
check
In terms
actually?
in terms of minerals, we are packed, but
I don't know what's with our country, but I'm not gonna be here on the podcast trying to like make Zimbabwe look like it's a bad place. I'm just talking about the most affected students, like from our universities, what we have seen. It seems like it's Zimbabweans mostly who are dropping out of school because of finances, which is crazy.
facts,
And
facts.
our president recently like fixed our Harare airport, guys. And I saw this post on Zim
I
Celebs,
didn't see this.
and Zim Celebs were saying our airport is one of the best airports in Africa. I'm
For
like, you guys are not exposed. You guys should travel and go to other airports and see. Just because he has put trolleys of people to push their bags doesn't mean he has improved. I'm sorry to say these things are already here. Like the only I feel like Zimbabwe praises the wrong things
Okay,
when it comes to
which country in
development.
Africa has got the best airports?
I don't know, to be honest.
Have you ever been?
But they
I've been to
say
Dar es Salaam. It's okay.
Tanzania.
Yeah, I've been to Dar es Salaam.
I feel like
It's okay. I think.
I think even South African ones.
Oh, Tambo,
You see what I'm
yo.
saying?
Yeah, I think I don't know. So far from the airports I've seen, oh, Tambo holds it. Oh, Tambo holds it.
That's the one in Johannesburg,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Near
Exactly.
Kempton Park.
Wow,
In
guys.
Kempton Park, sorry, in Kempton Park.
So that is it.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand why people like Zim people make small development such a big
So
thing.
apparently Zim is not even part of the poor countries in Africa.
Wait, it's not part.
It's not part.
It's not part of
It's
the
not even on the
poorest
top 10. Okay,
countries.
let me talk about top 10. It's not on the top 10.
So why are we bullied a lot? How's it's giving Zimbabwe? That thing I hate it so much. Like every time I hear that
Like
thing, I
my
feel like
hair, so it's
beating.
giving Zimbabwe.
I feel like beating people up because I feel like Zimbabweans were the most bullied people on internet, guys. They bully
What are
us.
you guys
They think we are
doing?
so poor
What
to that
what are they
extent.
doing? What are they doing? Please, what
Just
are
because we
they
cannot
doing?
afford Coke, because like Coke is like very cheap, but there it's a struggle to get it. Even each piece, guys, yo, this is bad,
Yeah,
but
this is
I'm
bad.
being honest though.
Hey, imagine people be like, this one is
But how
kind.
do you think Zimbabwe is
I'm
now?
saying, look, imagine people when they watch this video, they're
Mm.
like, hey, this one is coming on YouTube crying about her. Okay.
I'm telling
she
you,
thinks
like,
she thinks we also don't have problems.
bruh, everybody's got problems. As long as you're an international student,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
got
know.
problems.
I think everyone has got a problem. If it's not financial issues, it's separation anxiety.
Yeah.
If it's not separation anxiety, then I don't
But do you
know.
think it's okay? Let's say like I'm okay, for example, not for example.
Mm,
I'm I'm depressed.
mm,
I've got mental issues.
mm,
And then someone comes to me.
mm,
Maybe I have a quarrel with you.
mm.
And then you say to me that's why you're mental.
What? Why would someone play with something like that?
Okay, there was, I once got into a situation like that with someone. I won't mention names, of course.
Like
Right?
the person said you're crazy.
No, you didn't say you're crazy. You
Hmm.
said you're mental. That's why you're mental.
But why would you allow someone to insult you? I feel like I'm aggressive.
Like,
Like I feel like I'm
I
not
was like,
calm.
no, you know what? You say that. I was like, are you for real? Like, you are
Why do you need to
teasing
punch the
me.
person? Like I feel
You,
like I'm so aggressive.
okay, this is how I am now. I'm trying to what's this? To grow out
Why
of
are
it.
you exposing yourself that you're mental on YouTube?
I'm mental.
I
No,
swear
I've got
episodes
mental. I've got mental issues. Online.
serious.
I'm.
That is deep,
I've got
bruh.
mental issues. Like I
Can
don't know.
you tell
I'm
us
unstable.
exactly what you mean by mental issues?
Hey,
Because
that's sometimes
when
you're
you
a loose
say
screw. A loose screw.
when you
Just
say mental issues, I'm seeing you walking outside. Yes, umuntu ehlanya, keep his go. So I just wanna know with
no, 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 no,
ari
no.
kuti chimko manje.
Okay, by me saying that, right? And second, by me saying that, I'm trying to say there are times where I can't control my anger.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And then I do things that mental people do.
Like what? Give me an example.
Okay, like being violent.
Towards the person or to yourself.
What?
Guys, I'm a social worker. Don't mind me. That is why you would think this is no longer a broadcast. So ngani therapist therapist nyana.
No, but it's
Yeah,
either you hate yourself or you hate the next person. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not happy about that. I'm fixing that.
So
That's
your aggressions, you pass it to someone or you do
I
it to
said both.
yourself.
I've got times, but no, I've never passed it to anyone.
Mm.
But I've got times where okay, I'll be now.
But don't you think the mental issue
I'm
becomes a problem?
psychotic.
So the mental issue, does it
I'm
become a problem when it's a
joking. It's not a
when
laughing
you
matter.
okay, the mental issue, right?
Mm.
Is it a problem when you are passing the aggression to people, or it's a problem when you're passing the aggression to
It's
yourself?
both. Either way is a problem. Either way, the problem.
That's a toxic trait you have,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I
yeah.
think my toxic trait is also similar. That is why many people know me for fighting. Like I take things so serious.
Oh, you were fighting. You were
I
not
take
fighting.
things so serious,
You
bruh.
fight. What you fight? You fight in person.
Like
Reality. You also fight over the internet. We see your scandals, my sister.
guys, it's really
Eh?
bad. Like, and I feel like how this happened,
Mm,
it's childhood traumas.
mm,
You understand? Like, okay, I grew up in a family that's loving,
yeah,
but then I feel like I was bullied a lot in primary
yeah,
because of my weight. I used to
yeah.
be very, very big when I was in primary school. So that thing like really like gave me such aggression. I was always ready to fight because there's a
Which
time
knuckles, my man?
there's a time I hit someone with a hockey stick in the past because they called me fat. Like those type of things. So it depends. Like when you grow up, like
Uh,
when you grow up around people that make you
yeah,
angry, you
I get it.
understand.
I get it.
It becomes like
I
when
get
real
it.
people come in your life, you always feel like it's a lie. For instance, like this, if I'm constantly around people that
Yeah.
don't make me happy, when people that make me happy around
Hmm.
me, I'll feel like the vibe is what? It's not real. So it's like that. It's very important to protect your circle and the people that are around you.
Facts.
If you're around people that always make you sad,
Facts.
always make you feel like you ain't
Facts.
nothing, you
Facts.
won't grow. Like that is me, and it's my own testimony. I was
Facts.
like that before. I'm doing so much of myself now that I've eliminated
You're working
a
on
lot
yourself.
of people.
So I asked, how would you react towards someone who would tell you that's why you're mental?
I would clap them if they're in front of me, because how the fuck are you telling me you're mental and you're not my doctor? You've never prescribed the drug to me.
I don't eat at your house.
Bruh, it's not even about eating at your house, because if I'm eating, meaning my brains are working. I mean, like, you have never gave me a prescription and I've run mad and you're like, let me take you to the doctor. You have never witnessed me being crazy. Why are you calling me mental? It's just like saying you're a thief. You've never seen me stealing. Why the fuck are you saying things? Oh,
What if you're the one?
disclaimer. Fuck, my hair. Please cut. Why are you saying I'm something that you have never seen me doing?
Yeah.
I'm a prostitute. Okay, did you see me fucking anyone, or you see me have sex with your dad or something?
Oh.
Yeah, sorry guys.
I need to know that. We're cutting it here. Because he's getting deep. It's getting deep. It's getting deep.
I think we all have our own
It's getting
toxic
deep.
traits,
Yeah.
and people need to know how to talk nicely to other people,
Facts.
because you don't know what triggers someone's anger. So you
Facts.
can't be there saying whatever. Guys, just try to be nice to each
Yeah,
other,
let's treat
because
each other
most
good.
people kill each other even in this
Facts.
country, in these
Facts.
abroad countries.
Facts.
There's too much bullying, too much
Facts.
racism,
Yeah.
a lot of things. That's why I'm saying international students
Let's
are going
take care
through
of
a
each
lot.
other. Huh? Let's love
Yeah,
one another. Facts.
that's how it is.
Yeah.
What's on your mind too?
Yo, me, Tom.
Oh,
I'm drained. You know what we're talking about just now is something that really touches the spinal cord. The neurons themselves.
that's how life is anyway. It's how you handle it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't do something.
You know what? What someone
though.
says, please mind my language. Someone says, life fucks us up every day on a daily basis. Life messes up.
That's true.
Messes with us up.
But remember, our actions are our own responsibility.
What's important is how you react towards it. How you react towards certain situations.
You can react, but there are limits. Don't do something that will take you to jail.
No.
And stuff.
How you react, bitch, is it in a good way reaction or in a bad way reaction? That's what matters. Because if you react in a good way, then you're covered. But if you react in a bad way,
it's shy.
It's shy. You get it?
Yeah. This topic is a bit sensitive. Anyway, can you tell us something else? I don't know. Me, I punch people. I don't play about that. That's why I barely have a lot of people in my life.
Emotions.
I have
you can
away.
just cut it here. It's already messed up with my
I've
emotions.
chased people away with my bad character, and I don't regret it too, like at all.
But anyway, guys, we thank you so much for tuning in. We thank you for being with us. Yeah.
And if there's a next guest, we'll announce our next guest. This was just a snip of the first episode as we are starting. We're not going to talk much, but thank you guys for watching. Remember to follow our page on
the underscore connect underscore session.
Yes, we'll put all that in the description.
And then for hot drops, guys, for hot drops, shout out to Psycho Clothing. Yeah, you can follow them. Official Psycho Clothing. Yeah.
What's it in?
Official Psycho Clothing. Yeah. And we really want to say shout out to our wardrobe lady out there. Yeah, we love you.
We have the person who's behind the camera, and she's the best of the best of the best of the best.
She literally dressed this. Yeah.
Yes, I'm a big boys. Yes, guys. Cover the call.
So yeah, guys, support this label. Yeah, man. Hey, let's show some love. Don't
forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit the notification bell and follow our pages.